We got enough. We got enough for defrost. Ooh, and it's warm. Oh, it just warmed up a lot. Oh my. This is exciting, guys. Oh, this is exciting. It's working. It's working. All right, cut to 2 months later in the cold. I'm realizing I should have finished this project before it got cold, because now it's really cold and my shop is not heated. So anyways, what I've been ruminating on, so I made this little adapter out of metal, which, you know, it did turn out too bad. I think it looks good, but I don't think it's really needed at this point. So the idea was that that would, you know, go over the OEM input here. But what I'm gonna do is actually cut a piece of wood. I'm gonna make the whole box out of wood. So let's see what I got. This is what I made last time. This is where I'm at. So it like sits in there like that after you get everything out of the way. All right, so it's gonna sit in here. Man, I'm gonna have to use some zip ties on all these wires. So I'm gonna make a wooden backing piece right here, and I'll cut this little square piece out of the wood, and then I'll seal all that up, and I think that will do the trick. And then possibly put another faceplate with just the circle for the inlet of the or the outlet of the heater, if that makes sense. If not, cut to, you know, the next scene where I've done it and y'all can see. I got this piece cut, which is the circle adapter. See what I've done. I've got this bandsaw that I've never used, so I'm gonna try to use that. And I got a jigsaw somewhere. I really don't feel like setting up the table saw to cut a little piece of square out, so we'll see what happens. A scroll saw would be really nice right now, but I don't have one of those. I'm not a woodworking guy. I wanted to be at one point, but life is a struggle, and I don't have time for that shit. So here we go. Let's see what happens. See if my only goal for today is to cut this backing plate and make it look decent. That's it. Small goals, big rewards. All right, y'all. I read a book that said if you don't want to do something, just go do it for like 3 minutes, and then like you'll get into it again or whatever. And it's true. I didn't do much, but I feel accomplished, and that's a good feeling. So this is what I've created here. So what's gonna happen is that is gonna go right there, and then I'm gonna get some thinner. The whole box is going to be made out of thinner plywood than this, and I'll put a layer of that thinner stuff and actually cut a circular hole in that for the heater output to go into our Defender system. So that's where I'm at, and then this will also tie the whole box itself together. So this is just a little mock-up, obviously, but it'll go like that, right? And this thicker plywood will put the whole top together, and then I'll come down here and come down here, and this whole thing will be enclosed. So I guess I'm gonna start tracing the design for that out of cardboard using these, what I've got here. It's a bit of a template. And then I know where the heater platform kind of needs to sit, right where these are, so I can get measurements there. I'm gonna make a box. This is like a 50-minute video about me making a box. I'm really bad at YouTubing, guys. But hey, I got 57 followers right now. So if you're watching, look and see how many I've got now. And maybe it's more than that. And so you know that I'm succeeding at something. Anyways, GoPro's about to die, so I gotta plug it in and maybe trace some stuff. And my phone is blowing up. I don't know if you guys can hear it because I have headphones in, but it's blowing up. Something's going down and I need to see what it is. So anyways, here we go. Getting back to work until my feet are so cold they'll fall off. Why do I keep talking? I don't know. All right, my fingers and toes are about to fall off, but I did a thing. I made this. I had to cut this little portion in to clear the wheel housing. Hold on here, let me. So it'll sit in there like that. And then got enough, and I actually got a mounting tab right here that I think I'll be able to use possibly. And honestly, I think I can just start cutting, get this box made, and that's the bulk of it. I'm gonna hinge the top. I'm gonna make a hinged top so that I can open it up. I'm gonna insulate the inside to keep the heat in and the cold out. But the basic box I think is ready to be made. I'm gonna make it out of this piece of plywood that I got laying around. So I'll just trace some stuff on there and use my DeWalt circle saw, and I think we'll be able to get it all out. It's too cold to do any glue ups, so I might just stick it together with some finishing nails or something, or tape. I might tape it together just to get something put together. I don't know. I've also got this pretty thick piece of scrap right here that I could probably use and drill and put a couple screws in it. So I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna put it together, but since it's kind of first draft, I think gluing doesn't really need to happen. I think that screwing will work. I just decided. So we're gonna get started on that. And by we, I mean me, alone, all by myself, in the garage. It's very cool. With you, 57 followers. All right, y'all. I got so much more done today than I thought I would, and it feels so good. Because I'm not gonna lie, January's been a little tough for me. This weather really makes me sad. And it makes me want to just sit on the couch all day. And so getting stuff done is, you know, just hard. It's just hard. But check this out. It's dark now, so I got this box all put together. All right. And right now the original intake box right here under the fender is in the way of getting it really where I want it, so I'm gonna have to take that off. But also that was the plan anyway. I'm gonna make an adapter of some sort that will hook the box to this fender intake right here, so we'll be taking fresh air through the heater instead of engine air, which will smell like oil because it's a Defender. And so I got the box all put together. You can see how that first piece of wood I cut fits over the intake right there into the dashboard. And then I'm gonna cut another piece that'll go over that, and we'll just have a circle on it. So that'll work. I gotta fill in this little gap right here. Maybe I've got to cut a hole in this floor part for the fuel intake, air intake, and exhaust for the combustion part of the heater. Then I gotta run some fuel line, a fuel pump, and all that, but I think I could get this done within a day. So tomorrow, maybe I'll get it done. I don't know. I got a lot of other stuff to do. Things are broken that need fixing, so this isn't necessarily a priority, but man, I like doing it. And I think once I'm done with this, which is essentially going to be a prototype, it's going to be a prototype that I'm going to be using until it's summer again. And maybe it'll just work and I won't make anything new. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm the kind of guy that if it's working, I don't mess with it. So, but I am going to finish this up, and I'm probably going to like rhino line it black, and insulate the shit out of it and make a little lid on it. And I think it should work pretty well. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm not getting back to work. I'm going inside. It's too cold for this shit. Hopefully it'll be warmer tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't checked the weather, but we'll see. And maybe this will get done in the next week. Maybe. Anyways, see you in a second. Y'all, 2022 just keeps happening. Everything is breaking. My GoPro stopped working, but I didn't. So I have come further in this mock-up. So before it was a square, and this corner interfered with the hood. So I cut that off because I don't really have good woodworking tools or skills. I made this, which looks like shit, but this is what R&D is for, right? I'm gonna make it work before I put, you know, some time and effort into making it look good. So that fits under the hood now, like it should, and the hood closes. Now I am, let's see, what else did I do? I built this little adapter here. So, man, let's see what I can do here. Looking for my jack. Boom. Jack / GoPro holder. All right. So let's see what I can do here. All right. So. All right. So I've created that adapter, and now the whole thing will slide in here somehow. Gotta line up all the holes. Oh, come on, sucker. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. There we go. All right. So it all slides in there. And now we got our circle going into our square, right? And underneath here, we've got our plumbing. So now I've got to think about, this is my air intake for the combustion, and this is my air filter, and I think I'm just gonna plumb this right back into the box. So what I mean is that I'm gonna stretch this out as much as it can go, and then I'm just gonna route it. I'm gonna cut a hole right about there, and I'm gonna route this sucker right back into the box so it'll pull air from inside the box instead of inside the engine compartment, which would, I mean, I don't know what that would do. It probably wouldn't do anything now that I'm thinking about it. This is stupid, but that'll keep it out of the way. I'm gonna route it inside the box because that's what I want to do. So here we go. Okay, so got that done. What I got here is running from the intake into here, and now I got this little air filter that I can just screw on right there, and boom, we've got combustion intake inside the box. Simple and easy. Man, this thing's ugly. I am going to pull the Defender in here in the small space that I have created that is free of debris, and I am going to tee into the fuel line for the other heater with this scrap stuff that I have found. That's not it. That's not the one I'm going to use. This is the one I'm going to use. Boom. So I have this tee, and it should work for now. I want to get the mock-up done so I can fire it up and see how it feels coming out of the Defender dashboard vents. So that's what I'm going to do. I also want to see like how much heat I lose. So let's see what happens. All right, so what I've done here is just teed into this line that goes to the tank. I'm hoping that that line will be enough to get fuel to both heaters when I'm running them both at the same time. If not, I guess we'll find out soon enough. And run two lines all the way to the tank, I guess. That won't be an issue. So my next issue, not really issue, I'm going to, I think, put everything semi together, run power and gas to the new heater and fire it up and see how much heat is blowing through the dashboard. Here we go. All right. Here we are. I've got it hooked up to a battery. I've got it hooked up to gas. I've got it in place, obviously not permanently, but it is plumbed into the dashboard system. It is on and running. I hear the fuel pump. It's gonna take a minute to suck the fuel all the way up the line because the line's dry. But in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna come out here and see what's rolling. Not really, I'm gonna stay and watch because I don't want everything to mess up while I'm eating. Very hungry. I haven't eaten yet today, it's like 2 o'clock. But this is definitely where I'm stopping today because it is freaking cold, and this is a good milestone, I think. So let's see if this heater starts heating. I'll get back at you in just a minute. Y'all, I got to rambling in the last video. I'm cutting it because it's like me for 6 minutes going, oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, yeah, oh man, oh yeah, oh yeah. Anyways, it's fired up. It's fired up, it's full speed, it's full heat, and it's working. It's, you know, look, it's kicking that piece of paper right to the, well, I guess that piece is a little wet too, but it's keeping it up there. So, yeah, proof of concept. And it's pretty good on the driver's side too. You know, you can kind of see it. See and that's at full speed, and it's hot. It's good, and I'm rambling again. I'm super excited that this is working. I've spent quite a bit of time thinking about it, so I'm super excited that it's working. Obviously, still a whole lot to do, but proof of concept is good. I'm not wasting my time. I think I'm gonna quit for the night, but also I'm not. I know I'm not. I'm about to spend the next 6 hours out here. I need to make bracketry still to hold it all in place, and then some weather sealing to keep all the hot air in the dashboard. I don't want any, like right now it's coming out pretty good, but I still have, it's coming out of the dashboard pretty good, but I still have quite a bit of hot air that I'm losing around the hole. So let me shut this off because I've got the exhaust just piping in here. I'm gonna die if I don't get outside and breathe oxygen. So yeah, bracketry and just a bunch of finishing touches. But I think by 2 days from now, I'll be driving the Defender with this thing running, and it's just gonna be so nice and cozy and warm. And this is gonna be also probably 2 videos. I'm already in the second part. I'm actually probably gonna quit right now and go put something together and throw it up on YouTube. Because I film a lot and I never put it on YouTube. I need to do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Peace.